Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Yujin Heng, and today I would like to present about the project that named MoneyNow. That the MoneyNow is done by me and also my teammate, which is Liu Zixian. And we are come from the Sagi College. And for the YouTube link, for this YouTube link is for the project that we show that how to use and our project that had done. And for this is the overview with the all the PPT slide. There is few slides inside here. For the first one is the introduction, then is the problem statement, objective, modulus, and user scope. And the fifth is the novelty, result, benefit of the product, and the photo of the product. And also the lastly is the conclusion. For the first one is the introduction. For the e-wallet system inside now lah, at the now in today's digital financial landscape, it is very important. But however, they are often neglect the organization, their needs, so because they only can use not say only can use lah, but they are prefer it use outside the organization, which is like personal send to personal. So for this, we will do a project that is can use more useful in the organization, and also we are need to create a simple and also a secure e-wallet for the staff and also the vendor to streamline the internal financial processes. And then is the problem statement. For the problem statement is got few lah. For the first one is complexity for the not technical user. For the e-wallet system now lah, they are often too complex to all the non-technical user, just is within the organization lah. So this will cause the inefficient and also the training challenges and also the potential error inside the financial transaction within the organization. And then the second is the manual receipt handling. The vendor are required to need to print the receipt manually for the each transaction, like the staff have want to buy the food or the drinks, they need to print the receipt. This is waste the time lah. So for this, we will do like a manually receive. You can see the transaction, no? So for the manual receipt handling will cost the time waste yeah. And the last one is the system downtime. For the expected downtime in the e-wallet system, because you cannot to handle that way what they will down and also the update. If they update or down in the working time, then the staff may cannot to pay or transfer the money to the vendor. So this is a serious thing. And also for this one, will also can problem like during the emergency or also the high traffic periods because too many people use it, so will be down. And also is the objective. For the objective, for the firstly is the to simplify the e-wallet interface. For this project, we will to design a e-wallet system that the interface will be easily to use and also nice to view by the all the staff within the organization. And the second is the secure financial data protection. We will develop a system to that user need to log in with their password and also their email. Then and also when the staff need to transfer the money, also need to enter their password. So this is a more secure system. And the third is integrated with the financial and administration system. This is to integrated the e-wallet with the organization existing financial and also the administration system. And then is the modules and the user scope. For the modules, is 5 modules. For the first one is the user management. So the admin can enter their account, and also they can maybe to add the user such as the staff and also the vendor, and then they can view their balance and change their balance. And then for the e-wallet balance is the staff and also the vendor, they can see their real-time balance. So the staff can view that they have left how many money inside the e-wallets. And also the vendor can see how much they earn inside. And then for the filter system is using in the transaction history, so that the user can view the transaction, each transaction by their dates, their time, and even the amount. So they can view the transaction easily, because for now, the most of the e-wallet lah, they don't have the filter system, so you cannot search the transaction history. You can view, but you cannot search it correctly. Maybe you need to pull more and more lah. Yeah. And then for the transaction history is the user, the staff, and also the vendor, they can view their transaction history and the refund system. For this is the main part of our project. For the refund system, if the staff they don't want or they want to refund something, so they can enter the transaction, and also you can enter for a refund. But for the refund, you will need to let the admin to approve it. If the admin approve it, then we'll refund successfully and the amount will come back to your e-wallet again. And then for the user scope, we got 3. For the admin is just only for the create and also manage the user account lah. Create the vendor or the staff account, and also they can see the process and the refund of the request of the staff. When the staff request to refund, so the admin can see. And then for the staff is using the e-wallet for the making the payment and managing their allocated file. So the staff can scan the vendor QR code and make the transaction and pay it. And also the staff can see the transaction history, like what they pay and then what they got to buy. And also the vendor is can to accept the payment from the staff by showing their QR code to let the staff scan and pay. And also they can manage the transaction record, and also they can check the balance that they earn how much. And then is the novelty. For the novelty also got the 3 lah. For the first one is the blockchain-based security transaction. For this, you using the blockchain technology to determine and tamper-proof the transaction record, and also it can to increase the security and transparency. And then is the biometric authentication with the behavior analysis. So they need to using the maybe their fingerprint to log in and also to pay the payment, and also enter their password or their ID to enter and pay. And then customize the user role and the permission. For this is to allowing the organization to define the different access level for the employee, vendor, and also the admin. And then is the result. For this is the result of our project, which is MoneyNow. So you can see the video inside the YouTube. And then is the benefit of our product. Okay, for our product got the three lah. For the first one is the speed. The speed ni the payment are processly quickly and also reducing the waste time for the both of the vendor and also the staff, because this is for the real-time transaction. So it's the very speed and quickly. Then the second is the transaction tracking. So the user and also the user for the staff and also the vendor, they can view their spending history for the transaction history, and also they can manage their finance with the staff, like the staff can request a refund. And also for the security, the main staff, vendor, and also the admin lah, they need to enter their login ID, email, and their password to enter the e-wallet. And also they need to enter their password to make a transfer. So it will be more security. And then for this is the photo of our product. This is only a few and also the main part lah. For this, for the MoneyNow is our e-wallet logo. And then below the MoneyNow is the user management, which is the admin part. The admin can enter the email, the staff email, and also the role, such as admin, staff, and also the vendor. And then they can put the balance for the first create lah. Like a first create, maybe you can put a 200 so that the staff can buy something. And also the ID. The ID is the company ID lah, their company ID, and also the password. For the first is I may enter the password, and then the user, such as vendor and also the staff, maybe they can use the password also, or if they want to more secure, so they can click the forgot password on a login page, so they can to reset a password by themselves. So we will more secure. You will not be too afraid that the admin know your password. And then is the balance. Balance is the user balance, e-wallet balance now. This is the real-time one. And also the transaction history. For this is the filtered part. So you can enter the vendor ID or the date, the date you make the transaction, and also the amount. Which one you enter also can make a filter one. And then for the lastly is the conclusion part. For the conclusion part, for the e-wallet lah, this for very simple and also the secure for the e-wallet to the organization staff lah inside the organization. And it is very user-friendly interface for the user can view one time, then they can know how to use it already. And then it's the automated transaction document to enhance the tracking, so you can track the transaction. And also it can improve the financial oversight with the accuracy records, so they can view the transaction history, so it will be more easier, no waste time to want to find lah. And also a reliable system to reduce the error and efficiency, because for the manually will cause many error. And also the streamline internal finance for the better efficiency. So for this is all our part the project. So thank you. Good afternoon everyone. My name is Lin Jinhen.
Hello, my name is Liu Zin, and today I will be demonstrating how my system works. I will be using three devices. One is my computer, and then two is the physical device, which is my phone. So right now, I'll be showing you how the admin create the account for the staff. So right now, let me log in the admin account first. So Okay, log in, and then this is the admin dashboard. So the first one is the refund management. So the admin can refund, they can manage the refund requests from the staff, and this one is the account management. So when I click in, this is where the admin create the staff account. So the admin can input the staff account, the staff Gmail. So let me do the another Gmail. So they input their role. So right now I'm doing staff first. The balance, which is 200, and then the ID is the staff name, and then the password. So right now the admin do the password for them first, and then after created the account, the staff can change the password on their own. So right now here, so they just add the account. So as you can see, the account is added, which is here. And then right now let me add the vendor account. So the row you just put in vendor. The balance I will put 0 lah, of course. And then the ID you can choose maybe like food. And then the password is also same. So add user. So as you can see, here is the list that I just done, the account that I just did. So when I clicked, you can view the user details. So right now the row is staff, the balance 200, and then email and user ID. And also can view the vendor one. So when go back, so here I will use this phone to log into my stuff. So just input the details that I just input in the admin one. And here is the staff dashboard. So here will show the balance, and then the ID, and also here will show the transaction history, but right now still haven't had transaction. So this phone I will log in into my vendor one. So here is the vendor dashboard. So this blank space will show the transaction history made between the staff and the vendor, and then we'll see the balance here. And also when the staff want to pay, the vendor can just click here to generate the QR code for them to scan. So let me show you the transaction part. So when the staff want to pay, they just click on this button, and then they will open up the camera function for them to scan. And then they also have the scan from gallery part. So when the staff can save the QR code, the vendor QR code, to make more convenient for them, they just can scan from gallery lah. No need the vendor to open the QR code, and then can click on open and close the flashlight. So right now let me scan first. So when scan, they will show the vendor ID. So this vendor, it says that the vendor ID is food. So here will says food lah, to make sure that they transfer to the right vendor. So they input the amount, 5 ringgit, and then they input the password that they use to log into this account. So and click. Okay, so just now I input the wrong passwords, so it says the authentication failed. So right now let me input the right password. So here, so it says payment successfully here. Okay, so as you can see, the transaction has already been made and already added into transaction history. So I just made in here, which is here. Okay, you can click in to view the details, the time, the transaction ID, the amount, the vendor, the user ID, and also the transaction status. So when transferred to the vendor can also view. So it means that it's the real time lah. So they no need to like refresh all that, they just can view real time. So when, for example, the staff transfer to the wrong amount or to the wrong vendor, they can click on request refund. So when clicked, it says that refund request is submitted. So here, when it's clicked, the admin can view the refund request by clicking on refund management. So here, as you can see, this is the one that I use, that I just click on refund request. So you can view the time that is clicked on refund, and who is the staff, who is the vendor, and then the amount that is requested to refund, and also the status. So the the admin can choose to approve or reject. Then you can just click on it and then tap on approve. Okay, it says that refund status update successfully. Alright, so from here, as you can see, just now the amount is 190, and then now it's added to 195, and so that's it lah for our e-wallet system MoneyNow.